your mat. Draw the buttock flesh away from your lower back. Roll your shoulders back and down. And turn your palms face up. And then just take a few breaths in and out to begin to relax the body. Let the breath settle into its normal rhythm, natural rhythm. And feel your body as it rests on the mat. Notice the parts of the body that are supported by the floor, by props. Just notice the difference in the sensation of those parts of the body that are touching the mat or props versus those that are not. Notice each inhalation and each exhalation. Notice with each of your inhalations the expanse of the front side of the body. And with each of your exhalations, feel the body release and let go. Begin to notice the sounds in the room, the sounds outside of your room. Notice the scent, taste in your mouth. Light behind your ears, behind your eyes, the light behind your eyes. As you rest here on your mat, let your eyes drop just down to as if you're looking inward, so let them rest in the sockets. And take your tongue to just behind your upper teeth. Take some full inhalations and complete exhalations. And then make little hooks with your index fingers and bring them to the center of your forehead. And just draw the fingers out towards your temples. And then bring them back to the middle and do the same, draw them out towards your temples. Just do that a few times. It helps to quiet the mind. Tends the thoughts that like to pop in every now and then on their way. And then bring your first two fingers to your temples and make some circles around your temples. And then pause, go the other way. And then bring your fingers to your jaw, right where the upper and lower jaw come together. And make some circles here. Whether we recognize it or not, many of us clench our teeth at night. And some of us even grind our teeth. You oftentimes will feel that right here in the jaw. And then go in the opposite direction. And then just let your hands rest at the center of your body. And notice the temperature of your hands as they rest on the body. Feel the heat transfer from your hands onto the belly. Notice the difference between the temperature of your hands, the temperature of the rest of the bare skin. Just breathe into your palms. Feel the body rise and fall. Feel the breath move from side to side. And then release your arms to your sides. And if your knees are out to the side or your legs are long, bring your feet flat to the floor. And then gently rock your knees from side to side. And then take your arms up and reach them all the way behind you. Stretch your fingertips away. And then bring your arms back down to the sides. Reach your arms up, take them all the way behind you, and stretch the fingers away. And then extend your legs. And exhale your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach up, take them behind you, stretch the arms away, stretch out through the soles of your feet. And then bring your arms up towards the ceiling and open and close your hands. Spread your fingers, make a loose fist, and move all the joints in the fingers. And then make a loose fist and make some circles with your wrists. And then pause and go the other way. And flip your palms up towards the ceiling and point your fingers to the floor and just wave your hands up and down. And then bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. As you press the palms away, relax your shoulders. And then take your folded hands behind you. Press out through the palms of your hands. Press down gently with your heels and out through the soles of your feet. And then release the interlace of your hands, wiggle your fingers, and bring the arms back up to the ceiling with your palms facing one another, and shrug your shoulders up off your mat and place them down. Shrug your shoulders up and place them down, and shrug your shoulders up and place them down. Hold on to opposite elbows. Lower the arms and make some circles with your arms to lubricate your shoulders. And slide your arms to the left and gaze right. And then slide your arms right and gaze left. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Refold your arms. Take them behind you. And just pause here for a moment. Feel the length in your body. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Feel the ribs spread to the sides with your inhalation. And then exhale, bring the arms down, let them hover, make circles in the other direction. And then slide your arms to the right and gaze left. And slide your arms left and gaze right. And reach your arms up to the ceiling, take them all the way behind you. Stretch the body. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Scrunch and spread your toes. And point and flex your feet. Make circles with your ankles. And then go in the opposite direction. And windshield wipe your legs. And slide your heels, tap the legs. And bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor. And then take your arms up overhead and let your knees drop to the right and draw the left arm, stretch through the left arm for a nice stretch on the left side of your body. And then come back up. You can release the arms down for a moment and then reach your arms up, take them behind you, take the legs over to the left, stretch through the right arm, and then come back to the middle, bring your arms down by your sides, and then come on up and sit. Just sit with your legs out in front of you. Bring your hands to your shins and just pause here for a moment. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Just let the back of the legs begin to release and let the back begin to open up. And then bend your knees. Take your feet just slightly wider than hip distance apart and bring your hands through the middle, round your back as you press your fingertips down into the mat. And then extend your legs and hinge forward. And bend your knees, hinge forward. And then straighten your legs and come forward again. And one more time, bend the knees. Reach your arms through, press the fingertips down around your back. And then extend your legs, bend forward, press down into your shins, lift up your chest. And then come back up, slide your heels, tap the legs. And cross your right foot and then your left leg, or your right leg and then your left leg in. And come forward, wherever you can come. And then press your fingers down or your hands down, lift up your chest. And walk over to your right thigh and stretch through your left arm. And then walk over to the left thigh, stretch through the right arm. Come back to the middle and walk yourself up. Bring your feet to the floor and rock your knees from side to side. And then cross the left leg and then the right leg in. And slide forward. Walk over to your left thigh, stretch through the right arm. And then walk over to the right leg, stretch through the left arm. Come back to the middle and slide forward again. And then walk yourself up. Bring your feet to the floor and then just rock your knees from side to side. And come up to hands and knees. And slide your hips back and round your back. And then come forward and lift your chest. And slide the hips back and round. And then come forward. And slide the hips all the way back. Take a block, or if you have a bolster, just let your forehead rest on the bolster or the block and extend your arms. Come back up to table, and let's make our way back down onto the mat. Remember, as you roll yourself down, to hold on behind your knees and bring your knees into your chest and rock them in and out. And then keep your knees hugged in. Take them about as wide as your shoulders and rock from side to side. And then bring your feet to the floor and press the feet, press the lower back into the mat and release and press your feet, press the back into the mat and release and press your feet, press your back into the mat and release, rock your knees from side to side. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock them in. Hold on behind your knees, take the feet up a little halfway up, rock your thighs in and out. And then keep your thighs hugged into your ribs, take your feet flat up to the ceiling, point and flex the feet. And make some circles. Go the other way. And then stretch your legs up and bring them in. Stretch your legs up and bring them in. And stretch the legs up and bring them in. Hold on to your ankles, bring the soles of your feet together and let your elbows rest on your inner thighs. And then take the feet up a little higher, separate the feet, but keep the soles of the feet pointing towards one another. Hold on behind your ankles and draw your thighs down towards your feet, towards your ribs, and just pause here for a moment. And then bring your feet to the floor and extend your arms and your legs. Stretch your body. And then bring your left thigh in close and rock it in and out. And then keep the knee hugged in and bring it over to your right shoulder. And then bring the left knee to the left shoulder. Make some circles with your left hip. And then pause and go the other way. Throw your thigh in towards your ribs and stretch the leg out. Hold on behind your thigh and then just bend and straighten a couple times And then keep a little bend in your knee and rock your thigh in and out. And then bring your thigh to your ribs and walk your hand up towards your ankle or your shin and then straighten the back of your leg. Bring the arch of your left foot to your right knee and then take your knee over to the right. Come back up to the middle, extend your arms and your legs, and take a nice deep breath in. And with your exhale, bring the right knee in and rock it in and out. Bring your right knee over to the left shoulder. And then bring the right knee to the right shoulder. Make some circles with your right hip. And then go the other way. Bring your knee in towards your chest. And then stretch the leg up. Hold on behind your thigh. And bend and straighten your leg. Bring the thigh to the ribs. And now just keep that little bend in your knee and rock your thigh in and out. Keep your thigh at your rib cage. Walk your hands up towards your ankle or your shin and press the leg up. Stretch the back of the right leg. Bring the arch of your right foot to the left knee and then take your knee over to the left. Come back up to the middle. Bend both knees. Bring your knees in towards your chest and rock in and out. And then let your knees fall away. Cross your left ankle over your right. Separate the knees. Make some circles around your low back and sacrum. And then pause and recross your ankles and make circles in the other direction. Bring your feet to the floor. Take your left shin over the right knee and use your left hand to roll open your left hip. And just pause here for a moment. And now draw your knees into your chest and rock them in and out. Gently rock. And then keep the knees hugged in. Just take a moment to feel where you feel the stretch. Take your knees a couple inches over to the right and notice where the stretch is now. So it changes just a little bit. Come back to the middle. Lower the right foot down. Cross the left leg all the way over. And then bring the knees into the chest again. And gently rock them in and out. Keep the belly soft. And again here, keep the knees hugged in. And then lower the right foot to the floor. Take your left arm up to a T and take your knees over to the right. And your eyes can either be at the ceiling or out over your left shoulder. Come back up to the middle. Take your feet as wide as your mat and rock your knees from side to side. And then bring your feet back to hip distance apart and take your right shin over the left knee. And use your right hand to roll open your hip. Just pause here for a moment. And bring the knees in. And gently rock the knees in and out. And then hold the knees in. Again, take a moment to notice where you feel your stretch. Keep the knees hugged in and take them slightly over to the left and notice the change in the feeling of the stretch. It's subtle, but you can feel it. And then come back to the middle and lower the left foot down, cross the right leg all the way over, and bring both knees into the chest and rock them in and out. Keep your belly soft. And then just hold the knees in. Lower the left foot to the floor, take your right arm out to a T, and take your knees all the way over to the left. Come back up to the middle, take your feet as wide as your mat, arms out to a T, and rock your knees from side to side. Take them all the way over to the right. Come back up to the middle and then take them all the way over to the left. And come back up to the middle. Press your feet into the floor, press the lower back into the floor. And release, press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and then roll to one side. And come on up to seated. And just pause here. Feel your sitting bones descend and be heavy. And let the crown of your head reach to the sky. And then turn your head to the right. And come back to the middle and turn your head left. Come back to the middle, turn the head right. And turn your head left. And come back to the middle. And then open your eyes. And take your arms to your sides, walk the fingertips out, and wiggle your fingers. And then bring them back. And walk the hands out, wiggle your fingers. And bring them back. And one more time, walk the fingers out, wiggle them. And bring them back. And reach across and down with the left arm. And then come back and reach across and down with the right. And come back to the middle, take the left arm across the body. And then do the same with the right. Come back, take the arms up. Turn your palms and exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Turn the palms and exhale. And then inhale, reach up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up. And then lower your arms and round your back. Inhale, lift up. And round your back. And lift your chest. And round your back. And lift up. And exhale left. And come back up. And exhale right. I come back up, release the interlace of your fingers, wiggle them. Turn your palms and roll the shoulder, bring the arms down, roll your shoulders. And reverse. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale, up. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And then take your left hand to your right knee. Take your right hand behind you. Draw your navel in. Soften the lower back. And twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. And then come back and take the right hand to the left knee. Left hand behind. Soften the belly. Soften the lower. Draw the navel in. Soften the lower back and twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. And come back to the middle. Round your back. And lift your chest. And then take your legs out in front of you. And slide your heels, tap the legs. Hold on behind your knees and take the legs wide. Draw the thigh flesh down towards the floor. And then walk your hands forward. And then just walk the hands an inch or so forward. Press down through the palms, lift up your chest. Walk over to your right leg and stretch through your left arm. And then come back through the middle, walk over to the left leg, stretch through the right arm. And then come back to the middle and walk yourself up. Hold on behind your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together. Take your hands behind you and let your knees drop to the sides. Bring your feet to the floor, rock your knees. And then extend the left leg, bring the right foot into the left thigh. Walk yourself forward. Walk yourself up. Turn towards your bent knee. And turn towards your straight leg. Come back to the middle. Bring your right foot in next to your left thigh. Reach up with the right arm and bring it to the inside of the right knee. Press your upper arm against your knee and twist. And then come back to the middle. Cross the leg over. And then reach up with the right arm again. Sweep the right arm around. Whoops, wrong way, sorry. I should do these things more often. Reach up with your left arm. Here we go. Sweep the left arm down and around to the outside of the right knee and then twist. And then come back to the middle. Extend your arms, extend your leg, hinge forward. And then walk back up and bring your left foot into the right thigh. Walk yourself forward. And then come back up. Twist towards your bent knee. And twist towards your straight leg. back to the middle. Bring the left leg, your left foot right next to your right thigh. Reach up with the left arm. Bring the left arm to the inside of the left knee. Press one against the other and twist. And come back to the middle. Cross the left leg over the right. Reach up with the right arm. Sweep it around and over your left knee, and then twist. And then come back to the middle, extend your legs, bring your hands forward. Just pause for a moment. And then come up to hands and knees. You can slide your props out of the way. If you have a blanket on your neck, remove the blanket. And then round your back and lift your chest. And round your back and lift your chest. And come to a neutral spine. Take your right arm and left leg up and lower. Take the left arm and right leg up and lower. Right arm, left leg and lower. And left arm, right leg and lower. Take your right leg out to the right side. Reach up with your right arm and then sweep the right arm down underneath the left. And inhale, come up. Sweep the arm down and under. Inhale and reach up and sweep your arm down and under. And inhale, reach up and then come back to table. Take the left leg out to the left side. Reach up with your left arm and sweep the left arm down under the right. Inhale and reach. Sweep the arm down and under. And reach up and sweep your arm down and under. And then inhale and reach up. Come back to table, round your back and lift your chest. And then take your blocks to the top of your mat. And then step your left foot forward. And press down into your blocks to lift up your chest. Slide your hips back and straighten the left leg. Remember, bring your blocks with you to help straighten your left leg. And then come forward. Press down into your blocks to lift up your chest, and then take your arms up for crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your blocks, slide your hips back, and then come forward and step the left foot back. Step your right foot forward. Come to your low lunge. Press down into your blocks to lift your chest. Keep your chest lifted as you slide your hips back and straighten the right leg. And then come forward. Reach your arms up for crescent lunge. And bring your hands to your blocks. Slide your hips back. Straighten the right leg. And then come forward, step your right foot back, keep your hands on your blocks and slide the hips back to extended child's pose. And then come forward. Lower your hips, roll your chest or your shoulders back, lift your chest. And then slide your hips back. Inhale and come forward, lower your hips, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest. And then slide the hips back. And then come up onto your knees, step your feet forward to come into forward fold. Good. Bend and straighten your knees. And then bring your ribs to your thighs. Let your hands release down. Begin to straighten your legs. Hold on to opposite elbows. Keep a little bend in your knees and rock from side to side. And then keep your arms folded and slowly begin to roll yourself up. Take your arms up overhead and then exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. And then release your arms down. Bend your knees and roll your shoulders. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale with a hop. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. And then come to the center of your mat. Bring your blocks to the outside corners of the mat. Step your feet wide. Turn your right toes out to 90 degrees. Turn your left toes in. Soften your knee. Turn your thigh and straighten your leg. Reach your arms out to a T and relax your shoulders. Reach with the right arm, bend into your right hip and glide. And then bring your hand to your shin. Take the top arm up. Press down with your feet, reach up with the top arm, reverse your triangle. Bring your arms back to parallel. Reach back with the left arm, bend your right knee. Bring your back hand to your hip, glide forward, bring your block to the outside of your ankle, behind your ankle. And then roll open your shoulder. And you can keep your hand here at your hip if you want, or take it up. You can also have your forearm on your thigh and then reach the arm forward. Good. Sweep the top arm down and around, come back up to warrior two. Reach back with your back hand, straighten your front leg, bring your hands to your hips and turn your feet. And then turn your left toes out, turn your right toes in. Soften your knee, turn your thigh, straighten your leg. Reach your arms to a T and relax your shoulders. Reach with your left arm, bend into your left hip, and then bring your hand to your shin. Take the top arm up. Press down into your feet, reach up. Reverse your triangle. Come back to arms parallel. Reach back with your back hand. Extend your knee over your ankle. So on this side, bring your hand again to your hip. You can either bring your hand, your forearm onto your thigh, just stay lifted out of your left shoulder, or you can take your block, like we did on the other side, to the outside of your back of your ankle, or if you want, you can bring it inside, either way. And then take the top arm up and bring the arm next to your ear. So just 3 versions of the same pose. Sweep the top arm down and around. Come back up to warrior 2. Reach back with your back hand, straighten your front leg. Bring your hands to your hips and turn your feet. Heel toe or hop your feet or step your feet together. And bring your hands to your hips. Find a focal point and fix your gaze. Press down into your right big toe mound. And then reach for your left foot, either to the calf, your ankle, or if it's in your practice, you can go all the way up into your thigh. And then take your arms up. Release your arms, release your leg. Press down into the left big toe mound. And then again, find your focal point, fix your gaze, and then take the foot either to the ankle, your calf, or all the way up into your thigh. And when you're ready, you can take your arms up. And then release your arms, release the leg. Take your feet about hip distance apart and just make a few circles with your hips. And pause, go the other way. And then come to the top of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and step your feet back for downward dog. Come up onto your toes, down to your knees, and press your hips back for child's pose. And then walk yourself up, roll to one hip, take your legs out in front of you. And roll yourself down onto your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Bring your feet to the floor. Extend your legs. Extend your arms, point your toes. Do a pelvic tilt. And then exhale your arms down by your sides. Take a block. And press your feet down, lift your hips up, and slide the block underneath your hips. And then bring your knees in towards your chest and take your legs up. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. And just pause here for a moment or two. Bend your knees and bring your feet to the floor. Pause for a moment to notice the sensation in your feet. And then extend your left leg down onto the mat. Feel the front of your hip open up. And then bring that leg back and then extend the right leg out onto the mat. And bring that leg back. You can go one at a time again if that feels better for you, or you can extend both legs at the same time. And then bring your feet to the floor. Press your feet down, lift your hips, and bring your backside down. Take your arms out to your sides. Bring your feet together. Press the feet down, press the lower back into the mat. Lower your knees to the right and take your eyes left. Come back to the middle. Press the feet and the lower back into the mat. Lower the knees to the left and take the gaze right. Inhale up. Lower the knees to the right. Take your gaze left. And inhale up. Lower the knees to the left and take the gaze right. Come back up to the middle. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Stretch your body. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides and you can prepare for Shavasana. And while you do that, I will be right back. And slowly begin to bring some movement back into your body. Draw your knees towards your chest. Slowly roll to one side. And then bring yourself up to come and sit in Sukhasana or any position that's comfortable for you. Bring your hands to the center of your chest. And as you lower your head, reminding us to surrender the busy mind to the wisdom that resides in the heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.